not like the most is when somebody does a thumbnail and the thumbnail doesn't match anything in the video whatsoever. Oh, that's freaking annoying. So that's why I like to take the picture of what we're going to use for the thumbnail, and then as the video first comes on, that's the first thing you see is what you saw in the thumbnail back in the product 100%. All right, now as I told you before, you got to be careful out there if you're buying projection screens for the first time. You're buying projectors for the first time. You want to make sure you get what you pay for. And again, you don't want to pay a lot of money. Now, our technology here, it's around $341 for, I guess, the screen we have over here that does the 150-inch ultra short throw. But again, $341 for a screen that, number one, is acoustic. Elite has an acoustic screen. It's white, doesn't pick up contrast, doesn't pick up color. We know, we tested it. And anytime you want to challenge your acoustic white screen next to my acoustic screen, I'm more than welcome to actually take that on. So, as I said before, with our technology at $341, we can take a $60 720p projector and get a 150-inch screen and also view it on an angle with light making contact with the screen. Where in their demonstrations, they're using 4K high-end expensive projectors that are way out of the price range of some people. And again, like I said, this makes our technology affordable for everyone. That means the everyday Joe can have an amazing screen that he can use inside, outside, be acoustic, pull up 100% contrast, and still pay a dirt cheap ultra short throw projector and still pick up an amazing image without calibrating or, my personal favorite, fake environments. We're going to talk about fake environments. So, as I said before, that in these fake environments, some people claim their environments to be that's the way it came. No. We've seen what these environments really look like at the end of the day. And again, as I said before, in some of these demonstrations, you will see these poorly lit environments, but they'll add lights in that poorly lit environment to make it seem like there's light in the environment when the entire time the environment is just dark. That's what it is. In our demonstrations, we show you exactly the everyday lighting that I use in my house every single day. For instance, the technology pulls a 100% contrast level, something that a gray screen and white screen can never do. And my projector behind me has a 20,000 to 1 contrast, but do we use it? Now we turn it off. What's the point? The screen's black. As you can see, I can sit right next to a window. Now, demonstrations we usually see, there's a 100-inch screen tucked away in a corner. A lot of 100-inch screens, not just one person, a lot of 100-inch screens. The reason why they'll stick to a screen that small with an ultra short throw, again, no distance throw. So then they have to worry about that many lumens missing, the projector losing a ton of lumens, and that's going to basically give you weaker lumens by the time you make contact with the screen, and the screen may not be able to maintain that well. So it's better if you have a projector pushed all of the way up on top of the screen, and that would give you a better vantage point of being able to pick up a somewhat brighter and better image because you're not going to lose that many lumens in the process. Yeah, it's a lot going on in those videos. Anyway, so that's one of the things you do, the ultra short throw. Now, on top of that, you will never see any contrast demonstrations with that much light because that is going to wash out extremely fast, and therefore you will see all those demonstrations in a very dark in demonstration, very, very poorly dark in demonstration, or very, very dark. Or they may add lights in the dark environment to give the appearance of this light in the environment. Oh, that's bad. But anyway, as we're having this conversation, let's put this on real quick. I'm pretty sure you want to watch it. Now, when I tell you in these demonstrations, these are designed for OLED TVs. These demonstrations, they're not meant for gray screens. They're not meant for gunmetal screens. An OLED TV is not gunmetal and it's not gray. It's black. That's why when you look at our technology, you will see the background is super jet black and you see different shades of black levels pulling up on the screen. Do you notice you see no tannish, no discoloration around the screen? It is solid black. When we tell you that you can have an OLED Like TV in your home at 127 inches on a projector that will cost you $150, you can have that. If we tell you that 600 by 800 720p SVGA will look absolutely incredible on your screen, it will. Because that's what we're running right now. Let's check out some white levels. 4K snow screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh, Let's pick this guy right here. Now there's a commercial popping up. Now we can always go into the next room. We got more screens to display. So while that's firing up, let's talk about getting a 150-inch screen off your projector. Now, I've seen customers go over and get the Valve projector. They'll go with the WeMax projectors and the other ones that claim they're going to give you 150 inches. And again, this is not going to happen because you can't compress and basically expand at the same time. Something's got to go. So yes, you can get a 150 inch off the screen, but again, number one, you're not going to be able to get that tighter, sharper image because the compress does not work if you basically maximize your pixel count. You don't have any more left. At 100 inch, 120, 130, 140, you got it. At 150, you don't have it. But with this technology we have here, again, you have to worry about that at the end of the day. This is not even 4K at that. This is basically a 720p WXGA projector, and I can go at 150 inches. Now, for those people sitting out there, we get this all the time. I have a gray screen, I have a white screen, I have a silver screen. I can pull it back. I can get 150 inches. I'm not saying that you can't. I'm just saying your picture quality is going to look like, it's going to look horrible. You can't see color, you can't see contrast at all. The only thing you can pick up is the white level. And keep in mind, if you can't do that at 100 inches, what makes you think you're going to do that at 150 inches? My screen nearly hits my ceiling. So that's more light that's added to the screen. On top of that, you're going to have to deal with the additional lighting that's going to come from your projector. These are 3600 lumen projectors. And as you can see, my projector's not sitting right up on top of my screen. Even on our short throw, we got a long throw going on right here. All right. Let's get back over in here. We got our video started up in here. Let's get back to the very beginning. I like to show up the white levels on this technology. So that's how high the white levels are on gamers. Gamers are dark. I did this demonstration on Instagram. Oh, wait. I love we can switch back and forth. How we can go back and forth. I love that. That's the whole purpose. You have, when I say we can treat our screens like TVs, our projectors like TVs, we can. This is my environment every single day. Nothing changes in here. We don't add extra for this. The only time I may add extra, let's want to brighten the area up and make it much more brighter than what it is. But other than that, you're going to see outside our windows, you're going to see that it's daytime outside. We don't have curtains blocking the windows so you can't tell what time of the day it is. We don't do those kind of fake demonstrations. We don't use an Alexis unit. This is my Alexis. You see how dusty this thing is? I haven't used this in years. We don't use any of that to adjust our lights and all that stuff. No, we don't do that. On and off. That's how it works. Let's pull up, let me see. LG Beta Fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, again, I love it when people say they're saving you hundreds. They're not saving you hundreds. They're taking hundreds from you, but they're not saving you hundreds. Now, let me explain something to you. You can't save people money if you can't save money yourself. My whole setup with my projectors inside and out, total $700. That's it. My screen sizes are bigger. I use 10 times more light. I don't calibrate. My screens work on all types of projectors. When I watch demonstrations with other people's demonstrations, hold on. It's usually the same thing. The same ultra short throw projector in every single demonstration. The same size screen in every single demonstration. The same lighting in every single demonstration. Nothing changes. Nothing at all. We have long throw. We have ultra short throw. And we have short throw. All in the same environment. Showing you how our screens react, how our technology reacts on different forms of projectors. And all the projectors we have in here are cheap. Anybody can afford them. Over here, we got our Pico projector. This is a projector I told you about that has a self-built-in battery in it. You don't have to plug it up at all. You just charge it and you're done. There you go. All right, so we are just about done here. Just want to show you off on exactly at the end of the day that you don't have to spend all this money. Don't believe all that hype that you hear about, oh, you got to have this projector, does 150 inches and blah, 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 blah. Your projector can do 150 inches. It just depends on what kind of technology is being displayed off at the end of the day. That's what it comes down to. Your Optima P2 can do a 150-inch screen. Your Epson projector, your Samsung projector, your Sony projector can all do a 150-inch screen with no problem. Under our technology, you have that capability because, again, you're not going to lose any picture quality, you're not going to lose any color, you're not going to lose any contrast because the screens can maintain that with no problem. That's why you can go at 150 inches. So let me show the people who make those great products something that you can't do. Sit next to your window, look at the OLED fish, and produce a 100% black contrast level with the fish right in the middle. All right, oh, that would make a great picture right there. I gotta go. I need to get this picture right here. Let me see, what are we doing today? Weather's pretty good today, so we got a 100-inch screen acoustic display for the customer. The acoustic screen's been selling. We got 141 to do, 150 to do for the customer. This screen right here, if you're interested, this is the pre-coated surface. You do not have to paint it. We do all the painting for you. This is, of course, we all know it's ultra short though compatible. I mean, have it on ultra short though all the time at 150 inches. But anyway, this right here, you don't have to do any painting. You take it out of the box or whatever you want to do. You hang it on something. You can hang it or drape it over your photo backdrop. We use that. You can hook it up to a frame if you want to. We got it over there attached to a frame. Or if you don't want to go through all that, if you don't want to build a frame, just like I want to build a frame, just hang it off your wall. Mine's hanging off my wall right now. I do this all the time. People are like, is that hanging up? Nope. It's not, no frame. There's no frame in there. And look how flat that lays for ultra short throw. Does that look amazing or what? I'm going to pause that. No, we're on PC on that one. I forgot my PC on that one. All right, people, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'd like to thank you all for your time. I just want to make sure those people that are buying for the first time, that you just don't get duped into something that's not real at the end of the day. That you're not watching demonstrations for people who have to use expensive projectors in their demonstration in order to make the image look somewhat decent. I said somewhat decent because still, even with that expensive projector, they still can't do this. Now, mind you, this was a challenge. Did you know that? Yeah, this was a challenge. We called it the 150-inch challenge for ultra short throw. Since they use ultra short throws to death like there's no tomorrow, we figure let's come down to what they do and give them a challenge. This is an everyday demonstration we do. Every time you see Mr. Bird turn on his camera and we show off this 150-inch screen, keep in mind there was a challenge attached to this to show at the end of the day that even if a person has the P2 projector, he still can't even produce at 150. He can't pull 100% contrast. He can't do anything that projector is designed to do. You know why? Because the screen is dumbing down the projector. P2 should never look that way. It's a laser 4K projector. This is a 720p WXGA projector. How are we in a fully lit environment at 150 inches and this individual is on a 100-inch screen on that projector and he has to fake the entire environment? Mind you, you got some people saying, well, it's got to be his camera settings. He faked the entire environment. That is not his real environment. That's not what it really looks like. That's pretty bad. But anyway, it just shows you at the end of the day that he can't even get a P2 to look good in this demonstration. We can do it at 150 inches. So yeah, if you want to go 4K, you get a P2, can you do 150 inches? Heck yeah, you can do 150 inches with our technology. All right, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration and thank you all for your time. Ooh, I like this part right here. Hold on for a minute. I like this right there. I like that. I like that. I like that. That's crisp, crisp, crisp. I'm going to get out of here. I got much to do. We got a lot to do. Taco's paint's coming back upstairs. Actually, the basement's nice and cool. So we'll be downstairs in the basement with Taco's screen. Friends have been asking, when are you going to get back to Taco's paint? We want to get back to it. We got a lot of stuff, people, we're working on. We got the coating, the new Professional 42. I told you how we're working on a new coating, one coat application. Everything's here to make it. We just haven't got around to doing it. We have the 235.1 screens that we're going to be painting to the wall, powered by God's technology. See all those projectors? This is why I don't spend money for projectors. All these are mine. And plus the ones upstairs and the ones in the attic. I got another 12 in the attic. We just don't have enough room for all of them. This is why I tell you that you spend too much money for projectors. Our technology allows you to be able to buy affordable projectors and not going to cost you an arm and a leg. As I said before, they make claims of saving you thousands. They can't save money themselves. If you have to go out and spend money for that kind of projector for your screen because that's the only way you can get your screen to look well, then you're not saving any money. And you can't do a 150-inch screen in a fully lit environment because, as I said before, the screens will wash out. Even with the certified screens, they do the same thing. Screens will wash out. Oh, so it's great to do this. Just walk around and look at your screens early in the morning. All right, people. Well, I am going to get out of here. I got much to do today. Like I said, okay, those, update, I do apologize for that. Those who order screen paint, we're taking care of you. Containers are coming in. We're going to be processing you tomorrow. You'll be receiving tracking numbers right away. Let me see. I got to put some other policies on my website too, for the ship out time for the acoustic screens. Oh, and acoustic screens have batch numbers. So those of you who got those screens, yeah, you'll see a little number in the corner. That is your batch number right there. It'll match your video, your personal video, only for you. Let's see. Where are we at on this one? Oh, yeah, that's the shot I want. That is going to look real nice for my screenshot. Yeah, I like that. That looks nice. Isn't that beautiful? That is beautiful right there. All right, with that being said, got to go. Thank you all, and God bless.